I just got second place actually, and yeah, I feel good. I was training like just like less than 2 months for this tournament. So yeah, so my schedule of the year was kind of like this, like a back and forth in the gi and no gi, and now we're gonna back to the gi again. So. I think we have like the facility to kind of like to do both at the same time, and then yeah, it's kind of like it's pretty easy. You just have to get used to like a couple days, couple weeks, and that's it, and we're ready to go. Yeah, always when we have a couple like super fights coming up, and then like Professor Guy, like he always like separate us off the group, and then they try to mix like with a lot of people, and then yeah, it's kind of like a specific training for us who's gonna compete in super fights, stuff like that. No, I follow him like in the ADCC, and then now we're gonna face each other on the gi. I think I never saw him compete in the gi, so I think it's gonna be fun actually. And then I'm not gonna change nothing, just keep doing what I'm doing now, and then yeah, be ready for the for this September 7th. Like this is my first time competing in the Polaris stage, and then man, I think like so far that I saw already from the Polaris, they have been doing a lot of good work with a lot of good athletes. Like put in a lot of good guys on the same stage, and then I think this is kind of like push you more to want to be like to compete on that stage, you know. And then I think we have been talking like a couple times already, and then we never couldn't find any chance to compete, and then now like so now if it's not like this time, it's like it's not gonna be like happen anymore. So let's make it happen, and then they try to find like a lot of good guys, and then like actually accept. So like this will be fun, you know, like yeah, it's like it's a good experience, and I want to compete like in Polaris like a long time ago, so now this is the time.
Yeah, I think this competition is probably the biggest grappling competition that we've had here at SBG. One of Ireland's best in Mohammed. He's won a lot of tournaments here. Narius has put him into adult divisions when he was still a teen, and he was going against all different belts, even when he was only a blue belt. And he's going against a fantastic competitor, somebody known worldwide, somebody who's competed in on the biggest stages. And Polaris, I love that event, a great show. They've had some of the biggest names in grappling come all the way over to the UK. And to have this opportunity, I would say thank you very much to those guys. And we're going to grab it with both hands. Credit where it's due, it's Narius that's doing most of the work with Mo. He's been putting him through a pretty tough training camp. And we're excited to see him go against one of the best in the world. Again, credit where it's due with Narius. Narius is a big, strong guy, but he has an amazing flowy game. somewhat reminiscent of Gunnar Nelson and players like that. And Mo has definitely adopted that style. It's probably a little bit throw people off that when you look at Mo, he looks like he's going to use a lot of strength. He's very, very fluid, very, very relaxed, comfortable in all positions, very hard to get flustered. I think that's what made him get so good so fast, which reminded me a lot of Gunnar Nelson. Just this ability to stay calm, stay comfortable in uncomfortable situations. And excited to see how his game stands up going against one of the best in the world.
They need to try to hit